Hey everyone, I'm Charlie Waymeyer. Welcome back to Ultimate Studios Inc. and to our brand new live stream concert series. We're really excited about this one. It's going to be a little bit different, a more intimate piano bar style show, and we've got some fantastic artists lined up for you. I also want to give a shout out to our sponsor, DistroKid. They have been absolutely instrumental in helping us put these concert series on. Now, while our industry is still largely shut down, we are doing everything we can to help support artists in their music, and we hope that you will help us support them as well. Now, our first artist up is ridiculously talented, some amazing songs, and a fantastic voice. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Gabby Gordon.
Hello, and thank you for joining today for this very special live stream concert. I'm kind of excited to be here. Me and my trusty piano, we're going to be singing some songs for you wherever you are in the world. I'm sitting in Los Angeles, California at Ultimate Studios, and I think some of you are tuning in from Denmark and Israel, and I'm just going to imagine you all here right here and sing you some of my songs. So this is a song I wrote one day when I was well, I had a very strange dream about getting on a bike and hopping up to a mountain, and in front of that bike I had a yellow basket, and I was going to fill that yellow basket with happiness. It was a very strange dream. And I thought, ooh, this is cool. It'll make a very strange song. So here comes Yellow Basket. 200 miles to go, yeah. Me and my yellow basket. We're gonna find a point of view. Leave the city behind and try some peace of mind. Pick up some of that natural glow. We came upon an old man with a cane in his hand and a bite to his tongue that could melt the very land. Oh, he said, turn back around. What you see can't be found. But say, ooh, is when me and my yellow basket get to the top of the hill. We'll greet the seven suns and make the water still. You know, when me and my yellow basket get to the top of the hill, we'll greet the seven suns and part the water at will. Sitting in my yellow basket. Hey. The man said life ain't no four-leaf clover, where said wells don't grow deep or silver. Turn your water to wine. But all I can say is when me and my yellow basket get to the top of the hill, we'll greet the seven suns and make the water still. Oh, me and my yellow basket head to the top of the hill. We'll greet the seven suns, make the water still. You know, and me and my yellow basket, me and my yellow basket, me and my yellow basket. bam, kablam. Just thought we'd start strong. So I think you can write in comments, and my trusty friends in the studio, Ernesto and Charlie, will be taking note. So if you say something very interesting, Charlie will be yelling it my way. But for now, I'm just going to assume that you're all writing away or just listening. So I had this experience. I think a rite of passage for a lot of musicians is to busk, to street perform. And I did that for the first time out in Santa Monica, on the promenade, the pier out there. And I was all ready to go. You know, I had my cute outfit, and I had my piano, and I got my little pass so I could sit there and play. The only problem is I picked the one day out of the year where it rains in Los Angeles to sit and play. So I was getting plenty wet, my gear was wet, and there were no people walking around to hear me play. So it was a pretty rotten day, and I was feeling extremely sorry for myself, just stuck in my head with thoughts, and all of a sudden this man starts walking towards me very slowly. He looked very intensely at me, and he starts fishing something out of his pocket, and they were coins. And he starts counting these pennies and dimes, and then he slowly walks towards me, and he lays them down in my yellow basket. And then he gives me a big old wink like that. And it just made my day. And it stayed with me for years, what he did. Because I think he really acknowledged me, and I think he wanted me to acknowledge him with that whole show. And I think that sometimes you can be stuck in your head, you can be stuck in your body, but ultimately we all need the same thing from each other, acknowledgement, which is a form of love, showing love for each other. So I've written a song about that moment, and it's called Inside Out. My mind is a prison, a glass house full of friction, self-made isolation. Oh, I'm so sad and shattered, feel like I don't even matter. Someone lend me a ladder. And I know I'm not the only one. 'Cause loneliness isn't something you outrun. No, I know I look strong, but I need a hand. And I got a feeling you understand. 'Cause we're all on the inside, looking out for love. On the inside, looking out, calling out for love. I crave outside connection, a little human affection. I'm sick of blue introspection. Ooh, my head's full of clutter, my mood's in the gutter. I'm a tired engine, I sputter. And it's not a natural time for us. We're rolling like tumbleweeds in the dust, and all that we have is our point of view. So if you're stuck in your head, I see you. 'Cause we're all on the inside, looking out for love. On the inside, looking out, calling out for love. Everybody suffers in their own sad universe. We've got to help each other to lift that lonely curse. Reach out, be brave, try another day. 'Cause we're all on the inside, looking out, calling out for love. On the inside, looking out, counting So I had a unique childhood. After the age of 8, I was born and raised in Denmark, and then after the age of 8, I started moving around a lot in different countries in Europe. And I spoke a lot of languages, I was immersed in different cultures, and I went to 15 different schools before I was 18. It was a busy life for a young lady. And for the most part, it was very positive. I think it opened me up in a way that I'd taken with me out into the world. But the flip side of it is that it also made me crave belonging and feeling like I had an anchor in the world to something. And for me, that has always been the Danish culture, because I had a relationship to my Danish family and places there that I would go very often. And so even though I move around in the world, I cling to things that make me feel attached to Denmark and my family there. And, you know, I eat a lot of licorice ice cream, and that is definitely a rite of passage if you want to be a good Dane. And amongst other things. And so I wrote a song, it's in Danish, and it's called Stille er mit savn. It kind of translates a little corny, but it means quiet is my longing. It's about moving out in the world with that kind of constant feeling of one eye to home. And I wrote this when my grandparents had their diamond anniversary. Here comes Stille er mit savn. Stille er mit savn, gemt i mine drømme. Stille er dit navn, der hvor jeg er hjemme. Jeg svæver mellem himmel og jord, og verden den føles alt for stor. Jeg mangler et anker at holde om. Uden står jeg her, kold og tom. Stille er mit savn, for jeg kan ikke glemme det allerskønnesten af. Der jeg er hjemme. Mine tanker synger i kor. Mit hjerte flyver på vinden som fodspor. Igennem modstand på sin vej, langsomt tilbage til dig. Og jeg bygger broer der hvor jeg vil hen, for sandheden tror livet betyder ingenting uden dig, uden det jeg kalder hjem. Uden dig, uden det jeg kalder hjem. I've got to...
Sounds amazing!
Thanks, Charlie. Well, speaking of things that change, this is a very strange time to be alive for everybody. I think it's this whole Rona business has affected just about everybody in some way or another, and the perspective that I can see it from in particular is the music world, because that's the one I'm in. A lot of musicians who aren't able to play out in real places, so we're doing cool things like this, like live streaming, and I'm really grateful for this opportunity. But there's also been a lot of frustration, and I wrote a song about that, because what the hell else am I gonna do? And this one is called Waiting Game. Nails are growing longer, I barely even noticed. Days all blend together, I can hardly focus. I'm restless but I'm passive, my bones creak like a canyon. These four walls I talk to, they're my only companion. This anxiety hangover in the air, oh, it brings me down like a crown locked on tight to my hair. Yeah, it brings me down, playing the waiting game. Don't know where to begin in this waiting game. The rules are paper thin in this waiting game. No one gets to choose who's gonna win or lose in this waiting game. Wait, wait, wait. And I'm looking for a green light, but all I see is red tape. Time moves like molasses, changing my whole landscape. I'm stripped out to my bare skin, naked to my demons. All that's left to do now is fight 'em like a champion. It's no fun living through history, 'cause it brings me down. Tell me what my role is supposed to be. Yeah, it brings me down, playing the waiting game. Don't know where to begin in this waiting game. The rules are paper thin in this waiting game. No one gets to choose who's gonna win or lose in this waiting game. Wait, wait, wait. Everything is out of my control. I lose my mind if I don't let go. Playing this waiting game, yeah. Playing this waiting game. Oh, I'm playing the waiting game, yeah. Playing this waiting game. Oh, I'm playing the waiting game. Don't know where to begin in this waiting game. The rules are paper thin in this waiting game. No one gets to choose who's gonna win or lose. Playing the waiting game. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying this. These are all...
Jim says he's at home playing bass.
Hey!
Duo gig at his place.
Jim! We have an overdue jam, I think. Yeah, these are all songs that I've written from not so long ago, actually, and I just had an opportunity back in August and September to go play some intimate concerts in Scandinavia and Denmark. So they've been tested on the road a little bit for you guys today. This, though, is a very fresh puppy. I wrote this song with a good friend of mine called Idan Tamler. And he is a fantastic singer and songwriter. And he's actually something cool. He's the cantor in the Danish synagogue in Copenhagen. And I went there with some friends to hear him sing these traditional songs. And it was just so magical. That's not all he does, but it's all to say he's got a beautiful voice. And he came to LA one time, and he heard me play at these clubs that I play at. And these clubs are kind of like a scene. It's where people come to, be seen and be heard and get really dolled up. And I play there, and sometimes when I'm in that space, it feels a little bit like there's a lot of competing agendas. And that can be hard to navigate when you're the musician in that space. And also I thought it was a cool image to think about everybody walking around like in their own giant fishbowl. That kind of what it feels like when I'm in there. That'll make a good music video someday. So me and Idan, I told him about this, and he experienced it for himself too when he came and to the place. And we wrote a song in Los Angeles, and this is called Fishbowl. Thoughts to a room that ain't listening. Wish they look up and then be in, but everybody's in a fishbowl. Everybody's gotten so cold. Throwing all of my body onto these keys. They're the only ones I please, 'cause everybody's in a fishbowl. I'm an addict looking for a hit. Fake a smile, telling myself I'm worth more, so much more. 'Cause I've got stories I wanna tell. Scars on my body, bruising my belt. Memories I can't leave on the shelf. No, I can't stop this now. Trying to be so tough and resilient, show them my best in this moment. But everybody's in a fishbowl. Everybody's blood runs cold. Lately sleepless nights got me wondering, are we all just high on drowning? 'Cause everybody's in a fishbowl. Maybe I'm in one of my own. Ooh, what the hell am I doing here? Can't force it if they just don't care. Fake a smile, telling myself I'm worth more, so much more. And I've got stories I wanna tell. Scars on my body, bruising my belt. Memories I can't leave on the shelf. No, I can't stop this now. I threw all my coins in the wishing well. Climbed all the way to the mission bell. Do it for love, and I go through hell, but I can't stop this now. And I've got stories, scars on my body, memories I keep, yeah. And I threw all the coins in the wishing well. Climbed all the way to the mission bell. Do it for onwards and forwards. Thank you, Idan, for writing that song with me. I hope you like what I did with it. When I recently spoke with him, he's like, did we finish that song? It's like, I might have embellished on the chords. This next song is my mom's favorite. So, when I was young, I started writing songs when I was about 8, and I was very lucky to get some attention from a music manager when I was about 12. I recorded all my songs and went to England where he lived, and he was gonna take me around to all the labels, and he showed me around there, and people took a lot of interest in this young singing person. And of course I loved it because I was focused and knew what I wanted to do with my life. I was gonna be a superstar. And these people were gonna be the people who facilitated that. And then of course as I got older, more people got involved, and it got a little frustrating having a lot of people who were kind of gatekeepers to my future, and who had a lot of opinions about my life and who I should be, how I should sing, how I should look. And it's not just always about the singing. And I found a need to set some boundaries for the first time in my life, and I realized I didn't really know how to do that. And it was hurting me because I was allowing too much in. And I think it's important to keep a little bit of a sacred space that is just yours, where you can build your own sense of self and confidence, and trust your own opinions. And then there's, draw a little bit of a line in the sand where people are not allowed past with theirs. You can listen to them and give them respect, but they don't have to live in you all the time, There has to be space for you. And so this song is about taking some of that power back so you can be strong in the world and live a full life with confidence. The song's called Power. You heard me better than I ever could. You know me better than you should. And I try repeatedly to draw the line, but you step across every single time. Like the best of them, you're still the best of me. But I've had enough of falling at your feet. Won't give my power to you. It's time for me to claim it. My power is bigger than you, not your entertainment. I'm taking back my freedom, taking back my freedom. There's nothing here for you, nothing here for you. No, I'm taking back my freedom, taking back my freedom. The last thing on earth I'm gonna do is give my power to you. I've been a puppet tied to your every word. Sacrifice the chance to be heard. Oh no, but hear me now, soul sucker. I'm not your clown. No, you can't keep dragging my heart around. You won't see me try to run or hide away. I meant to look you in the eye and say, won't give my power to you. It's time for me to claim it. My power is bigger than you, not your entertainment. I'm taking back my freedom, taking back my freedom. There's nothing here for you, no, nothing here for you. And I'm taking back my freedom, taking back my freedom. The last thing on earth I'm gonna do is give my power to you. Can't turn back the time, even if I could. I wouldn't paint you out, no. 'Cause I learned all I need to finally believe the most precious thing I got, it's me. Won't give my power to you. Time for me to claim it. My power is bigger than you, not your entertainment. I'm taking back my freedom, taking back my freedom. a good thing I'm not doing this in my house. My neighbors would kill me. It's fun. I don't know if you guys can see the studio. Ultimate Studios, it's so cozy. There are atmospheric lights. And I'm sitting here with a nice piano, a Yamaha. And
We're getting some love. Barbara says hello. Wolfgang says great voice.
hey, wow, we've got some friends from Freiburg checking in. It's good. Good to know you're here. This next song I wrote about 15 years ago, almost the same time that I met my husband. There are many things that can be your favorite things. Like, you know, a nice hot bun, some ramen noodles. I don't know why it's all food. I'm just blanking. That seems to be my favorite thing. And but a person could maybe also be your favorite thing. And I wrote this song about my favorite person. I hope everybody has that kind of person in their life. And this song is called My Favorite Love Thing. I would like to ask a few questions. Where are you from? Have you any relations? You make it strangely exciting. Did God dip you in golden paint? You're my favorite love thing. You're my favorite love thing. Your kisses are enchanting. Thoughts of you keep me smiling. You're my favorite love thing. Oh, come to think of it, would you unfold me? Cherish my imperfections and hold me. I'm sure I've known you for many lifetimes. You are my reason, you are my rhyme. You're my favorite love thing. You're my favorite love thing. Your kisses are enchanting. Thoughts of you keep me smiling. You're my favorite love thing. Oh, and I can't believe you happened to me. My fire burns for your solely. I can't believe you happened to me. Oh, you're all that I could ever need. I've got years now to ask you these questions, 'cause I understand your intentions, and I feel so lucky to have you, to be in arms of someone who just loves you. You're my favorite love thing, love thing. You know you are. You're my favorite love thing, love thing. You know you are. So everybody, we're getting around to the last song of the first set, but if you feel like this wasn't enough for you, you can join me for the second set tonight at 7 p.m. where I'll be doing different songs. And I was hoping to, catch all the people around the world that who would want to check this out. So that's why we're doing 2 sets today. And this next one is, well, first of all, I should say thank you, Charlie and Ernesto, for setting this up. You're doing a great job. And
You rock!
thank you. You guys rock. And thank you guys who are checking this out.
Tell them what time the next set is.
Yes, it is 7 p.m. tonight, Los Angeles time. We have some international times in the description that you can look at if you want to know what time that is in your city or country. And it'll be a good time. And so I want to thank you guys for sitting here with me. I hope you've got a nice glass of wine in your hand. And this last song is a fun tune that I grew up with. It always makes me smile because it's a song my dad used to sing around the house a lot. It's an old miner song that Merle Travis wrote about how miners used to not really get paid money, but these vouchers they'd have to go spend in the company stores, I believe, and they would essentially be poor because they couldn't really work up any capital. And so it's a very kind of folksy song. And I just love it because I picture my dad, who loves to cook, standing there in the kitchen with his apron on and his tongs in his hand going, 16 tons, what do you get? This American from Iron Mountain, Michigan. Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Hey. So I'm probably going to sing it a little differently. Dad, if you're watching, I hope you're going to be wiggling your tush. And here comes 16 Ton. Some people say a man is made out of mud. Poor man is made out of muscle and blood. Muscle and blood, yeah, skin and bone. A man last week, but a back that's strong. I loaded 16 ton. Tell me what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Well, I was born one morning, the sun didn't shine. I picked up my shovel and I went for the mine. I loaded 16 ton, nipping I go. And the straw ball said, oh, well, bless my soul. I loaded 16 ton. Tell me what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me out. I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Yeah. Well, I was born one morning in the drizzling rain, fighting and trouble with my middle name, racing I can't break by no mama line. No hand up will not make me walk the line. I love that 16 ton. Tell me what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me out. I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Well, if you hear me coming, you better step aside. A lot of men didn't, and a lot of men died. With one fist of iron, the other of steel. If the right don't get you, then the left one will. I love that 16 ton. Tell me what do you get? next time. Big kisses to you all, and thanks for joining.